Upper West region now. Police there have given indications that they've picked up one individual in connection with the public flogging of a woman and her male lover. Well, the two were picked up by some angry youth who tied them actually to the poles at the Warner's Palace. The story has been trending over the past 24 hours with that very striking video which has flooded social media. Let's speak now to Rafiq Salam, our Upper West regional correspondent, with the latest on this matter. Rafiq, thanks for joining us. So what more can you tell us about this?
The latest that we have on this issue is that a certain young man who is a mobile phone repairer and whose name has only been given as Bushuan has been arrested by the WA police in connection with that matter. He was picked up a couple of hours ago by the WA police and is helping in the investigations. But the police at the moment are also still searching for some of the guys that you have seen on the video flogging the two loud birds.
But I mean, ever since the video went viral, a lot of questions have come up, particularly one regarding what accounted for the strokes or the lashes, if you'd want to call them that way. Is it because of the filming of that intimate moment, or perhaps there's something we're not really aware of?
Somewhere around 2021, the area, so let's say the Wat Township was inundated with several leaked sex videos. Hardly a week passes in the municipality where you see 2 or 3 videos in circulation about leaked sex tapes. And so the overload of the Wala traditional area, now seeing the people the pop, held meetings with some of the subjects and also some religious leaders to deliberate on the issue and to find a lesson solution to them. And so one of the ways was to have these religious leaders going to their mosques or also the church using the pulpit to preach against some of these things. And also they also talk about punishing those people who are involved in that particular act. And so they warned that should anybody be caught in that act, that person will be severely punished. But they didn't come up with the method or the kind of punishment that they are going to give to that particular personality. And so, fast forward, when this issue of sex leak tape came to the fore on Monday, and so they have some young men in town who also went on their own and then also to arrest the two loud birds and then took them to the Warner's Palace.
And there's also a question, and Rafiq, there's also a question about the Warner's Palace as to whether or not the overlord himself was present when the flogging was taking place.
The overlord was absent. He was not around the palace. He was nowhere. He had other meetings outside the palace when the incident occurred. He only returned to the palace somewhere around 5 p.m. Talking about in the evening. But the incident happened 5 hours after he came back to the Warner's Palace. I was at the palace yesterday in the evening when his spokesperson, Jibril Kad Ibrahim, when he was briefing him on what actually transpired at his presence. And the Warner was really shocked to the marrow and then learning about what transpired at his palace. So the Warner was not there. It was this young man who, upon the instruction of some few people around the palace, who ordered that these two young men should be flogged. Initially, they said they should be given 100 lashes, but later they said that since they were first-time offenders, they released it to 20 lashes each. But even the 20 lashes, they couldn't even execute it. It was about 9 or 10 lashes that they gave them.
I guess that was a moderate one. But how about the police service?
The police service at the moment, they said they are investigating on the issue. The police earlier yesterday stated that they were supposed to have a meeting with what do you call it, some key personalities at the Warner's Palace. And so they were expecting them at the police station this morning. But the one I contacted the crime officer in the person of Assistant Commissioner of Police, Reynolds Bantel, he told me that the Warner had informed them that they had they will also be having a crunch meeting, after which they will come up for that meeting. And so they were then waiting on the overlord of Wala Kingdom for them to have a meeting, to finish that meeting before they will also meet these personalities and also to see the way forward. But the police, we are assuring the public that the persons who are involved in that act, all the young men who are found on that particular tape, flogging these two labbers, will be severely dealt with.
Okay then, we'll wait to see what then happens. Rafiq Salam joining us from the Upper West region.